Hey guys, it's James. James's Boat Bill. So I set up the tripod and I wanted to show you how I spread out the epoxy. I showed you in the last episode with the West System 105 resin how to mix it up. And I used obviously a slotted scraper, and I got it all evenly squished out on the frame members here. And now I'm about to put the smaller panel in. I haven't showed you how I put it down in the other ones because the panels are way too big. And you know, they're 8 feet long and there's a lot to epoxy and get down before it, you know, sets up. So I wanted to make this video because someone I figured might needed it on how to, you know, it's done. It's as simple as spreading it out. And I just use this you know, stick here, and I swish it out and put it all there, and then I use the little plastic spreader that's notched out to make these nice grooves so it's evenly spread out. You know, it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm sure you get it. I'm going to make sure that I'm in the picture here and make sure you can see this. Okay, everything looks good. So I already have predetermined marks here and here, exactly where it needs to be set. I've already cut to trim this panel, which is very small. It's only a 4-foot piece. And I'm going to place it on the pre-designed marks that I've made and then slap it down. That's it. I use these bronze ringed screws, nails to hammer it down, but just to tack it down lightly, I'm going to use my air gun. So here we go. I'm going to make sure I'm on my mark. Everything looks good. And again, I only put nails and screws in on the longitudes, not the frame members. And there's a reason for that, but I'll have to tell you in another episode. I forget right now. We certainly don't need to hear any more of that. And then obviously we're going to go ahead and really tack it down with these bronze screws. You can see I made marks to show where the longitudes are. These are the members going from aft to forward to aft, front to rear. Non-marine guys. Okay. See? Not everybody's perfect. Yeah, I'll get that later. They pop off pretty easy. I'm always quick about tacking it down because I really don't want to waste time being epoxy and all. You can see I move from the center out, and that'll get it to lay down as flat as possible. tedious work. I mean, you know, I use these bronze screw or nails because they're marine grade, and again, I'm always looking for a good deal on Amazon or eBay. Pretty sure I got these on eBay. Some guy out of Michigan was selling them, and honestly, it was kind of a steal. If you ever price these things, they can get expensive. But all of a sudden, there's a business that they don't sell them, and you know, they just want to get rid of them. And here I come, and I'll scoop it up, no problem. Yeah, that's fun. The fun of working with epoxy. I'm not too concerned about getting all the seam just perfect, because I'm going to scrape that in with epoxy, and then I'll feather it out with marine fairing, and it'll be just perfect. What I want, my most important thing now is obviously tack it down. You know, it is epoxy, it's hot out, and you know, go making sure that I get a good bond. If I think it needs another nail at the seam, I'm certainly not shy to put one in. I will put one in a heartbeat. Okay, they're all set there. I gotta work this in. Well, this went down pretty easy. Kind of a good instructional video. You know, if you didn't have these screws, you could easily just use, these nails, these ring nails. You could just use deck screws, which quite honestly, what I'm gonna use is deck screws when I put another layer on. These nails are just initially tacking it down, and then I'm gonna put deck screws through both of them into the frames. So, and with epoxy, okay, I'm gonna say it, it ain't going nowhere. That's what we say, right? Tie it down, something onto the trailer. And you know it's secure. What do we say? That ain't going nowhere. This ain't going nowhere either. Nice. I think I need one up here, and that'll be it. Alright, now I gotta get my little problem child out of here. There you go. The good thing about these, they break pretty easy, but they're incredibly hard to pull out. They don't really pull out at all. So, we got a nice little bit of resin. I'm gonna work that back in there, and oh, that looks good. That looks real good. And yeah, Boy, it makes a difference when you're working with a smaller panel. I got so much more time. When I'm doing the 8-foot panel, man, I'm rushing. I'm really humping it. I'm working it into that seam. And then we're going to give it a nice finish coat. I might have to make another batch up just to do the top seam. I got to see what it looks like. I got enough to do this this seam for sure, but I don't know if I got enough of the top up there. I'm going to work it in again. Yeah. Thank God for epoxy, man. This makes it so much sweeter. Yeah, look at that. Love it. I freaking love it. Oh, it's good. You really don't have too many cracks here. It's pretty tight. I could work some epoxy in there, man. Might even scrape some off of here. Yep. Work it into the seam. Yep. These little scrapers, man, you got to get them. They're good. You can use them a couple of times. They're pretty much disposable after that. I mean, you do get a couple of uses out of them. Just make sure that the epoxy dries, and then just snap it off when it's dry. You know, the resin. Oh, this looks really good. Fortunately, you can't see it. And this looks pretty good too. But I think I need my ladder. Alright. That's what happens when you're doing a bigger boat. You know, you got all these obstacles to overcome. Now, if you might have noticed, I really put a lot on the last one, and because it needed it, it simply needed it. You know what? I'm gonna steal some from here, simply because I don't want to make another batch. Whoa! Oh boy! Oh man! That felt good. That's what happens when you're a big old fat guy. Yeah, this doesn't need it anymore at all. Oh. Okay. Try this again. Try to get up there. Just working it into the cracks. You can't see it, but it's almost full. It's almost perfect. Yeah, that looks good. All right. And then, no sense of leaving it all like that. There we go. Ta-da! There it is. I survived the fall and installed the panel, and only fell once. Oh my God, unbelievable, huh? Whew. All right, guys. That's how I put the panels on. I don't think I'm going to make another video on how to make the panels on. I might show... I know I'm not going to make another video on how to put panels on. You get the gist of it. The next one is I got to still do the 2 other panels. I still have to install the 2 drain plugs. I'll show that, the drain plugs. But look at that, man. Whoo-wee. See all the epoxy that's built up in there? That's good. It's freaking awesome. I love it. I love it. Okay. Oh my God, it's 12:20. I've been out here for about 2.5 hours. I'm done. I'm done for today. Soaking sweat. And I put that panel on. I've ground down from yesterday the whole edge of the top of the, or I should say the bottom of the boat. It looks pretty sweet. Unfortunately, it's rolled inside the garage. You can't see it right now. But that's it. Give me a thumbs up, guys. Like, subscribe, and share. It helps pass the word. And, you know, show other guys how to make these boats. I know there's a few of yous out there that are, you know, making the boats and commenting on, and I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the comments about the radio. I got my radio off because I don't want to have any copyright infringements. And, you know, hey, I'm just a guy out here making a video about how he's building a boat in Florida. Again, thanks again for tuning in, and y'all be good.